Now, the reputation you have on the court is tough and strong, which is a Thibodeau thing. Did that seem to come out for you?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. You know, like you said, I'm all about work ethic and doing me, working hard and winning. So just doing the right things every time for me. That's pretty simple.
Bennedict, a lot of people talk about your shooting and your athleticism, but I think your passing is underrated, your playmaking. How much are you pushing that in your meetings with teams, and how much are they bringing that up about what they like about your game, too?
I mean, often teams have been asking me what are things that I wanted to showcase a little bit more, and that was definitely one thing. You know, after the USC game, I think a lot of people started noticing I was able to pass the ball. You know, we played in a different kind of system where, you know, we had guards already, and one of my biggest strengths was to score the ball. So I just did what the team needed me to do in order for us to win.
I apologize if you already been asked this. Have you talked to Detroit at all yet?
Not yet.
Thank you.
Yep.
How would you describe your game currently and how it could impact it, translate to the NBA?
Right. I think my shooting is the biggest part of my game. I think I'm a two-way player. I think I'm able to showcase to get a stop defensively. I get it for 30 seconds. You know, we get the dub because I get a stop, or offensively because I'm able to shoot the ball and just have an impact both ways.
When you watch, I don't know if you've been watching like the NBA playoffs now, when you see some of these guys, Boston, the way everybody switches everything, and Miami, Butler and stuff, do you see a comp and say, that's what I can be in the NBA?
Right. I mean, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Jimmy Butler. You know, he's a two-way player. He's a great player, obviously. I feel like the Heat, you know, they have a pretty good team, but Boston as well. They got great players, and the way they play defense is really, you know, different in college. So I'm all about watching the games and learning how the NBA spacing will affect me in the future.
You use it more as learning than entertainment?
For sure, exactly. It's all about learning for me.
And a lot of your scoring seemed to come in bursts. I mean, you'd go a little while without anything, and then all of a sudden, like 8-10 points. Is that from the way teams are defending you, and then you figure it out and you punish them? Is that what that's about?
Yeah, I feel like I mean, every team played me differently. I mean, every team obviously played me differently. I feel like it's all about figuring out how I'm gonna attack the ball screens and how they're trapping me or not, what's open and what's not, and I just take advantage of the situation.
And I read that you were a hockey player.
Yeah, I used to play hockey.
And you played soccer.
Yeah, I played football.
You played football. Now,
right.
How much football? How much did those sports kind of help you become a basketball?
I feel like hockey really helped me by just being more dominant. Like, you know, just put something on my shoulders and be like, you know. But football as well. That's why I play hockey before playing football. They both helped me to be a little bit more physical and to show the people what what I do.
You're a winger, a defender, or what were you?
I was actually a defender. I used to be taller than everybody, a little bit stronger, so I was a defender.
You met with Washington yet?
Yes, I did. No, I haven't met in Washington.
You plan to work out with him?
Probably after the combine, me and my agent will figure out where I want to work out.
I understand that 30-point game against TCU. Everybody noticed it, the dunk. Everybody talked about that, though. But how much do you think that game, the total game that you had, helped you make this decision?
I think it really helped me. I think not a lot of people knew about me before. I don't know if it's because where we were playing or what time we were playing, but I feel like I was able to showcase that I'm a winner. I'll do every play. You know, I grab offensive rebounds. I was able to get defensive stops, so I felt pretty great about that game. I was able to showcase my talent.
What's your position you play in football?
I used to be wide receiver and quarterback a little bit.
And the defenseman in hockey.
Sorry?
And the defenseman in hockey.
Yeah, I used to be safety.
You speak French?
Right.
When you were with RJ, did you talk? He's pretty good.
Yeah, he speaks French a little bit. It was a little bit rough because, you know, he's been around English a lot, you know, in New York, but his French is actually good.
Would you like to play with RJ in the NBA?
Say it again?
Would you like to play with RJ in the NBA?
For sure. I mean, you know, everyone from Canada would be great to play with and play against, obviously.
It seems different than when you were younger and very young. The Canadian players are really starting to come into the NBA and succeed.
Right.
You see that a change in your age group and just before you?
Right. I feel like, you know, right now, we didn't have a lot of players playing in the NBA from Montreal, where I'm from. And having Lou, Ken Burch, and Chris, I mean, and me and the next one coming up, I feel like it's great. You know, it gives the kids belief and them to believe in themselves, and everything's possible.
Are you with the CAA agency?
Sorry?
You're not with CAA?
No, I'm with WME. WME.
There's so much talk about ceilings, in draft prospects. How do you view your ceiling compared to other people, and maybe what the outside noise has been about you and your game?
I mean, I feel like I haven't reached my full potential. I think I'm far from it. I think, obviously, I have places where I need to improve for me to reach the best of myself. And but I'm all about learning and growing as a player, so for sure.
I saw you talking to Pacers coach, Rick Carlisle and Kevin Pritchard right after the lottery.
Right.
What did they say about your game, and have you interviewed with them at all?
I had a piece of moment with them. We spoke about just some simple things. How all the meetings, all the teams we've met before. I feel like they have a pretty good team. They're looking to draft someone, and yeah.